Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone's weekend? So you gotta be careful today for two reasons. One, US market sold off last Friday. So expecting the same sort of reaction here on the local market. What is on for this week? I'm not sure. Think Top Glove quarter result might come out this week or next week. So what moved last week? Looks like MSM could get a boost in the morning. MSM data prep as well. We'll see. I'm not gonna jump into anything too quickly, especially on a Monday. Monday's start of the month. Just gonna let the market start off for the first few minutes lah. Looks like gloves are gonna take a small hit. No, still continuing the sell down. Supermax gonna open at 475. Looks like. Everything else looks really normal. So let's just give it a few minutes to form anything. Let's see who starts the week off, who starts the day off, who starts the month off strong. And we just be patient. Okay. So, what's new? Gap down for gloves. Supermax probably finding support at, oh, not much support at all. Xianling, the only one which is holding all of its gains. MSM slow as well. Check the screener. Vivocom is up 10 million volume. Wow, Itronic as well. Will the gloves continue to sell down? Looks like it. Itronic, nothing much here. Vivocom. So everything seems to be very slow now. Selling, selling, selling. Non-stop. Wow. Look at how much selling there is on Supermax, man. Wow. I really don't want to get caught in this sell down. So, got to be extra careful. TOPGLOV as well. Let me have a look at everything else. Data prep is pushing up. Sign is not doing anything. So I'm just going to focus my attention on gloves. See if this is a potential dip of... Because this can spring up anytime, but it's still quite a dangerous game to play. Okay, I took a small position, 503. Nothing too crazy. Hopefully we can see it hold 5 ringgit. Quite a big support at 5 for TOPGLOV. Hopefully we see some kind of buying come in. Got a bit of my position just to be safe. Just to be safe. But I'm ever ready to put my size back in. You really don't want to get caught in any sell downs. So still quite a large wave of sellers on TOPGLOV. Surprisingly, not much buying happening. Even though Supermax is really trying, sort of trying to get up. Now all we gotta see is one burst of buying to clear through that big sell order at 5 ringgit. Seems like we're gonna continue tumbling. I'm still holding a little bit of my size. I cleared most of it at 5 ringgit already. So I can hold that, it's fine. Let's see. 10. Yeah. Let's hope this doesn't end up like the first day of the year again, where it just kept selling off without any bounce at all. So Xianling looks like it's gonna break new highs already. So we learned from the mistakes from the first time we tried to did buy at the start of the year. Only putting in a very small position. Granted, I could have stopped out the whole position, but oh, there's no end to this, man. There's really no end. Just like that, everything shoots back up. I reloaded on my position 502. So let's see where this goes. There we go. Can we see it push back up at least 510? Hopefully it won't give us one green candle and then continuous sell-off. How far up can we pull? At least 510? Can we see at least 510? Why is this not? Excuse me. Okay, now we just let it do its thing. Now we just see how far I can go. I trust that it can pull up at least 510. If not, I'll start to cut my position size slowly. Seems like we're struggling to break the 507 level. Very, very slow. Very, very, very slow move. Chopping a bit of the position at 507. Wow, very, very, very hard. Chopping a bit more, 506. Okay, I think I took most of my profit, but tough game, man. Tough game. Okay. So I have a bit left, just gonna let it run. It's tough. So slow. So I put my first entry 503 somewhere here. Second entry, and this spike up about 501. I missed this whole candle. I was looking at something else. Missed this whole candle. Missed the chance to top up around 597, 598, or even 5. Actually, I tried to top up at 498. Yeah. Anyways, so you're interested in the orders. Basically, I bought in my first position 503, cut a bit at 5 when it started to fail. Didn't want to get caught. Didn't want to get caught in case it kept selling off. Tried to pick more up at 498. 498 around here. Missed it. Got a big ad at 502. Average 5.1 entry. So still holding 100 lots. Sold into an average about 506 so far. Entry average about 502, I think. Man, I think after fees I don't even make much. Not worth it at all, man. For reals, not worth it at all. Xianling pushing up new high. It's gonna dump this position. So somewhere here lah. All my sales were around here on the way up. But I think this was a break even trade, I think. Weirdly. Yeah, about net about 1.4, but I think the fees are extremely high. I think the fees are gonna be about fees are 1K. So at the end of the day, still break even lah. County break even lah. Comark is up the highest. Decided to shoot up. Okay. Cool. Okay. Anything new? Comark shooting up. Yep. MSM doesn't look like it's doing much. Looks like Supermax is still continuing to sell off. I hope none of you are holding your gloves. If you are, then all the best. This is why I don't like buying and holding. Okay. Comark. MSM pushing up now. What's MSM? Science Yanling data prep. Oh, I was muted, lol. So all the gloves are the ones that are mainly down. And when one falls, everyone else follows. Ah. So Comark rejecting off 74 cents. Okay. Which is close to its previous resistances. Or 73.5. 75 makes sense. Comark. Sudden huge chunk of volume. Sudden huge chunk of green days. The data prep is trying to break 130. Selling off. Quite a lot of volume today for Xianling. 4 million volume on the open first 30 minutes, first 20 minutes of the day. Data prep, oh, it broke 130 already. So quick. Wow. So volume coming in for data prep. Good to see. Good to see. Good to see more green days come. This reminds me of Euro. Like right here. Strong green day, flat a few days, and then strong again. So hopefully we can see some kind of structure like this. Data prep making all-time highs already, I think. All the way from, how much was this? 15 cents. So 700% gain. Not all-time highs yet. Seems like. Data prep. Few roadblocks here and there. 38. Something like that. 150, of course. Hey, Koma, let's see if you can hold this. Hold your structure. Hold your strength. So if you see any interesting stocks that doesn't fall under my screener, let me know in the chat. Few familiar names popping up. OCK, MFLA, MSM. MSM probably has to break through 110, which is probably a fat resistance, so not sure how well it would do. Data prep is continuing all the way up, non-stop. But I don't see any plays for now. No plays yet. MSM is crossing up, okay. Just as we closed it, let's see MSM. Yeah, 110 is quite a big chunk. No structure here lah, so not gonna try. So far just waiting for the right time. Okay, as expected, data prep pulling back. Not a bad initial setup. Can look for potential later on. Data prep. Xianling also. All these setups are like borderline. It's like, yes, kind of possible, but at the same time, like, how's Sign doing? No volume. Comark with a sudden burst. Comark. It's like all of them have volume. All of them are trying to push up, but none of them are building any great setups. How about D next? D next, let's see what's D next doing today. I mean, such a small range. Nothing to trade here. Looking for big ranges, big moves. Big moves like these. Very nice big moves. Data perhaps still trying to push up, but with very low volume. And no proper retracement, no proper consolidation, so this is one of those weird scenarios where the volume is here. There is volume in the market, except it's just such a weird pace. It's just moving at such a weird pace. It's 192. Sterling will probably meet a lot of resistance on the way up lah. 190 on the way up, 198 to 2 ringgit should be damn fat. So even if I want to try, the upside is very limited. Morning, Vincent. Hello. Great to see you. Comac slowly grinding up. Still not building any setups. Still not building any patterns. Let's just see how Comac deals with his. What's his high? About 740, 750. 750s will be the fat resistance for Comac. Yep, I see you, Comac. Relax. 750 has a big chunk of sellers. Big chunk of sellers. So this kind of plays I'm not going to I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna try. I don't like these kind of setups. If you are part of the student group and if you actually studied the second breakout webinar, you should know what pattern this is, and you should know that I don't like playing this. But there you go, there's a live example of the fourth variant, fourth breakout pattern. Now it can very well build into something else. To number 2. If you know number 2, it could form number 2, but we'll see. Currently this is number 4. One of the ones that I hate the most. MESB, what is this? Something new popped up. What's Lee SK? What's this? So again, we keep waiting. We just relax, sit back, wait for the setup to form. Hi, John. Hello. How is your crypto going, bro? Hey, if we can come back down, 70 cents maybe. Come back and touch 70 cents. Maybe I'll be interested in it. But for now, just chill and wait. Data prep is quite extended. I'm looking for any sort of, maybe not today lah. Today I don't think there will be much, but looking for any form of panic selling. The upside doesn't really look playable for the upside. Xianling also, what is the daily? Similar fashion, up a few days, red 1 to 2, 3 days, and then shoot back up. Similar fashion, both of these stocks. Data prep trying to test its highs again. Oh. Ooh, perfect. Look at that setup. See if this can form into something more. So touching 70 cents, just like what we ordered, just like what we asked for. Now let's see if we can hold it. So we can just adjust this trend line to how whatever its next pivot is. If it pivots, if not, this can be countered double top, sell all the way back down. So many ways to look at it. All depends on how you plan your trades. There's no right or wrong. Xianling so slow pushing up, but $192 high of day. Probably gonna hit resistance 198. Only 6 cents, 6 cents upsides. Not too attractive. GameStop drama. I thought GameStop already. I thought it drama for like 1 day only. Yeah, doesn't look like there's much going on here anymore, I think. But you never know lah, this one's it just shoots up out of nowhere, you know. And you can't there's no way you predict all those. Tianling slowly pushing up. Mark holding the 690s. That's fine. So took a small trade today. The not ideal. Not much volume also like into this sell-off. So it's very hard to try and find the turnaround. But can't complain. You think that's pre-drama? Should possibly. It could possibly fly even more, but you can't predict it, you know. By the time you see it happen, you're already too late. So if you wanna catch GameStop, you're gonna have to buy in advance, and I mean you know the risk for that lah. It can drop all the way back again. As fast as it can go up, it can come back down also. So let's let Comac have a chance to build back up. Xianling just doesn't look that great at all. C limited? What's C limited? This? I guess constantly on an uptrend. I mean, clearly it's on an uptrend. Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah, no surprise. Constant growth. But then again, this is happening, so you might see the start of this. You never know. It could be this, or it could be just this. You never know. You never know where the bottom is, man. But if this guy starts to print more money, then boom. Money magic. Magic money, money magic. Wow, everything is like so everything right now is like so close. It's like you want to play it because there was volume. You can see the upside. I mean, not the upside. You can see that there is buying interest. It's just there's no way to look for the momentum in this kind of movements. Okay, so quick small little announcement for my YouTube channel. There won't be any YouTube videos this month because I am working on a slightly larger project at the moment, so I will be spending my time building it. I'll be spending my time working on my project, so I won't have time to make videos for this month. But I have plans. I've mentioned before, I have plans on hosting live, not say hosting lah, but having live streams towards the end of the day instead of the start of the day. I am planning to get some kind of like market recap type of live stream. Planning on it. Probably will start anytime this week or next week. But the videos will definitely slow down for at least this month. Live vlogs. I guess the vlogs will come in the future, because right now there's really not much to vlog, right? I'm just sat in this seat the whole day, my friend. Because I'm not like those YouTubers who go out and about, you know. I still gotta trade and still have a full-time job to fulfill. So I appreciate all of your support up till now, right? For all of the videos, all of the streams, for the live trading. Eventually it will shift to student exclusive. So live trading, students will be able to watch it live on the Discord server. But for the rest, I am planning to do like recaps, daily recaps in case there's anything interesting that happened throughout the day. And also for those who are working and can't watch the 9 a.m, at least you get like a quick recap of the market. Quick lessons, quick recap, quick news. Maybe like 15 minutes every night, you know. So yeah. Bear with me for now. The videos, I mean, I'm not quitting. I'm just shifting my time to complete a project that I've wanted to do for quite a while. Any requirements for joining a student group in the future? No, for now, student group is extremely open for anyone in the public. Just have to fill up the sign up form. Any advice for Forex? Thinking of starting to trade it, but I'm not sure how different it is. Forex, you have to learn proper technical analysis. The way I trade here is based on price. So you see what you see below me. Yeah, I trade based on that box. But on Forex, you trade based on like candle closes. For the way I trade, I don't really put much weight onto candle closes. I just look at the candle movements, candle formations, and mostly price action lah, right? But in Forex, you're playing technical analysis, like let's say you're playing gold, right? You'll be watching a lot more closely to like candle closes. Like you'll be watching this region as a resistance, as a buy zone or something, or you can look at this zone as like a sell zone, right? Something like that. You focus a lot more on closing. So for example, you can say that, oh, These candles all close above this level. That's why this was a support. But once it breaks the support, it's a sell zone. So yeah, I hope you get what I mean. Instead of just looking at the candles and saying like, oh, I want to see it move up. Yeah. Technically, if you think about it, crypto is another form of forex, right? What is forex? Foreign exchange, currency versus currency. Crypto is basically Bitcoin versus US dollar, so it's like forex as well. So it carries a very similar logic, except forex is very heavily dependent, not heavily dependent, but heavily affected by world news. So interest rates, if the US does something stupid, then you can expect the US dollar to go down, that kind of stuff, you know. So there's a lot more aspects to, I mean, not to say a lot more aspects, but there's a few more aspects that you have to take into account when it comes to forex. But the fun part is it usually respects technical analysis. Unlike our local stock market, technical analysis is like borderline. Depends on what you look at, okay? Borderline doesn't exist. The only way, I mean, the skill you need in our Bursa market is identifying where the sharks are and trying to take a bite. Just take a bite, left and right, left and right, left and right. Slowly build up your capital, slowly build up your wealth. MPay. Okay, let's have a look at MPay. What is MPay? Again, no initial structure. Usually when it comes to these 20-cent stocks, right, it's quite hard to find good structure. Rarely, once in a while, you will run into very strong structure like this, you know, very strong moves. And these are the moves that we catch. So if MPay, if you can shoot up like 20 cents right now, then maybe I'll look at it. But if it's just gonna draw like 2 to 3 cents, then for my specific strategy, no. For these kind of stocks, I usually avoid. So another example of strength will be AYS. Huge candles. 10-cent moves, 10-cent moves, 15-cent moves. Can't remember what else. A clean one of it. Yeah, 40 cents. Why do I have so many alerts? What's this Notion? Delete this. What's OCK? No. Delete this. VS. Nope. Puncak. What's Puncak? Oh, it crossed our. That's data prep. Puncak. Oh. Xianling. Okay. So 9:50 a.m. You know what time it is. Time to sweep the market and see what's potential. You just saw Comark broke the structure that I drew right here. So setup invalidated. So I'm not gonna bother about this anymore. Hasn't run much, so even if it starts to panic sell, I'm not sure if there will be much demand or much volume to pick it up. Xianling, this is one of those stocks where you look at it and you go like, is it really fulfilling the setup? So depending on volume, I don't think I'm gonna touch this either. Data prep also. So all of the potential breakouts all invalidated already. Hard to find a good place to jump in. Maybe MSM could build into something. If it does, now notify the students group. PEB. Okay, so if you're interested in joining the students group, First of all, join the Discord. First link in the description. Join the Discord is free. But if you want to join the student group, there will be a sign up link right here. You can see join our team on the left. Just click the sign up link. So you will see what we provide in the student group on the sign up page itself. We do chat rooms, so students get to ask anything anytime, right? Because that's the best way to learn. You make a mistake, then you ask, and then I'll try to give you my opinions or give you any lessons from my experience. Stock alerts is probably arguably the second most useful part of the student group, because especially if you're working, you don't have time to stare at the screen the whole day. I will alert the group of stocks that I'm interested in. And of course, you get the webinars. The webinar structure might change in the future. Maybe in like 2 months' time, it might change a little bit. That this is in line with the big project I have in mind. So just keep that in mind, keep that in check. Yep, that is the goal, that is the main goal of the student group, really. So that I can teach you I can teach you a method that works, and then once more and more people understand the method, then we'll have more eyes on the market, you know. So the students already pointed out 2 or 3 stocks that I missed out on, and we managed to trade those stocks. Can't exactly remember which ones already, because we've taken quite a few trades, I think, over the past month. But even in a slow market, last week, I think last 2 weeks, breakouts started to show up again. More and more breakouts were showing up, more and more breakouts, more and more opportunities for breakouts. So definitely, if you want to learn for free, I have resources on my YouTube channel. But like I said, my YouTube videos are going to take a pause for the month, at least the month. This won't affect the student group. The student group will still get the usual weekly webinar, daily chat rooms, and soon to be daily live trading, exclusive for students soon. For now, if I can get 10 likes on today's stream, then I'll stream again tomorrow. If not, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Today's a bit slow as expected. First day of the month, first day of the trading week, and with the US stock market uncertainty, right? Few days of weakness shown. So I'm not surprised that investors or traders are more wary, right? More wary of their trades, being a bit more conservative. So when people are conservative, we should slow down as well, right? When we see that volatility is not in our favor, when we see that the direction isn't in our favor, we slow down. It's not always about making money. It's about waiting for the opportunities and making sure you don't lose too much until you get those opportunities. So appreciate all of your support, appreciate all the likes. Hopefully you learn something new, even if it's just a little bit. Hopefully it helps you make money. Hopefully it helps you save money. Yeah, we got 10 likes. Perfect. So see you tomorrow, 9 to 10 a.m. as usual. Hopefully we get more volume tomorrow. Hopefully we get more action. And yeah, for now there's not many options that I'm looking at. So might just take today, might just sit out of the market today. Just look from the side. So yeah, thank you everybody, and see you tomorrow.